Hey, what's up, everybody? Lorenzo with Alternative City Comics. Guess what? No new comics for me this week, at least not till tomorrow. We've had a delay out here on the West Coast because of all the crap going on through the weather and all that stuff. Oh, at least I'm not in Texas. So it could be a lot worse. They're going through some stuff down there, and yep, God help them. Speaking of Texas, I've got stuff from mycomicshop.com, which is in Texas. This is a bunch of dollar books that came for me Monday, I want to say. I was going to put them off until like maybe Friday or so, but looks like no new comics, so I'm just going to crack this open and see what I got. You know, I know it's going to be a minute before they ship anything else because, you know, they've been put on their website that anything ordered this week is going to be a cool minute before they are able to ship that stuff out, literally. So let's see what the last gasp of my comicshop.com orders is. And the good thing about dollar books is that you buy these, you know, there's really, to me, there's no downside. You buy them to read them. I mean, if there ever any any value for us being able to make money on a dollar book, it's just a bonus. But that's not the mindset when you set out to pick up a dollar book. All right, that being said, let's look at the packaging and the beautiful box that my comic shop is known for. I geek out on stuff like that. Oh yeah, I know I'm a shipping nerd. God help me. Okay. Let's crack open the package. Yes, I am wearing gloves because it is a wee bit cold out here in the old workshop. Crap, it's double bagged for your protection. Let's see. Don't hurt the books. Good seal on the bag. Oh, let's see. All right. Finally get the bag off. And there it goes. Who knows what order's in, but I'll take it as they come. First book. Ooh, Leviathan. I hate they put the sticker on the front. No, it's easier for him. Leviathan #3. This is a book by his name John Layman, I think the guy's name is, that did Chew. And apparently Leviathan happens to this guy and his friends who summoned this entity. I guess when it was like having a keg party or something, he goes out for beer and he comes back and they summoned an entity. So I bought issues number 3 here. God, it's so mixed up. They just threw them all in uneven. Just all over the place here. Sorry, folks. This is live happening as we speak here. So it's all out of order. What the hell with it? Leviathan #3. I'll find the rest of them whenever they turn up. Next one is Mr. Terrific, #1. I'm not really a DC person, but I read a little bit of Strange Adventures, Adam Strange. I was trying to get through that. The first few issues of Strange Adventures, they featured Mr. Terrific. I don't know much about this character. He was kind of interesting, and it seems like Adam Strange's wife was kind of like flirting with him and about to, maybe have a dalliance with this guy. I said, what's this Mr. Terrific guy? What's he all about? So this is Mr. Terrific #1. Maybe this will shed a little bit of light on that character for me. So that's a good pickup for $1. Demonic #1. Demonic is, I believe, about this detective who may have sold his soul. Um, I guess for what I'm not sure of, but he is definitely a cop who has crossed to the dark side. And this is by Christopher Sabella, written by Christopher Sabella. I forget the artist's name in there. Yeah, but for a buck, I think this could be an interesting read. And this is the one that I got from Comics Tribe a while back. In fact, it's I think there was a Kickstarter or something for it. And then Emily Was Gone, #2. I think I have #1. I may even have a trade of the first few issues of this book. I remember liking the art because it was like kind of weird looking, and I like weird looking art because I'm that kind of guy. So then Emily Was Gone, #2. Savior. This is a book written by it's #4. I have #1, 2, 3, and 4. They're in here somewhere. But this is a book written by Todd McFarlane, and it's about what if God came to Earth, and how would we welcome him? Or, I mean, I would even say, is God even has a gender? But that's another story. In this story, God comes to Earth in the form of a man, and explores all the questions that people would have. How would he be welcomed? Would some people think that he's a fraud? Would some people think it's a blessing? Would some people be terrified? Because they think of God in this abstract concept, and to have God actually in front of your face is like oh, this questions your whole belief system. So I think that may have been. I haven't heard much about this series. Maybe it was critically acclaimed. I don't know. But when I read the description, I was interested right away. So Todd wrote it. I don't know what direction he took with it, but I'm curious to find out what happened there. This one's Empty by my buddy Jimmy Robinson, my Facebook friend Jimmy Robinson, who also does a lot of other books, including Bomb Queen, which I reviewed earlier this year or last year. So this one looks very, very different than Bomb Queen. This is such a multifaceted guy here. He does everything. He's one of those creators that does it all. So right on Jimmy, he's writing it, drawing it, inking it, coloring it, and all that stuff. And this is like a post-apocalyptic kind of a thing. And this, I guess, takes more. I forget the route it takes. Is definitely different than Bomb Queen for sure. It takes more of a sentimental route than just the whole violent blow 'em up kind of a thing. So I might get the whole series if I like this. Here's one. Doc Walloper. Doc Walloper is about this guy. It takes place in the 20s, 1920s, not the 2020s. And this guy has this giant hand, that's this big, like almost Hellboy-like hand, and he ends up working for these and becoming an enforcer and working for the mafia or something like that. So it seemed kind of interesting. So I love throwback stuff and period pieces as well. So that's gonna be fun to check out. And Fantastic Four. This is the Mark Millar, beginning of the Mark Millar run on Fantastic Four. Not a great run, but I remember having some good moments in this book, and the art was good too. So for $1, why not? I don't have the book anymore, so and Brian Hitch artwork in there. Hey, I will indeed buy that for $1. Okay, Valiant, Divinity. This is a Valiant comic. Divinity, I believe, is about this cosmonaut who was launched into space maybe 20, 30 years ago. And when he returns, he has apparently acquired the powers of a god. This is a Valiant book. I don't remember any of this. Actually, $1. It's actually a $1. Yeah, it's the $1 debut. So this is literally it did not lose its value since its release. So this could be a good read. I mean, for $1, Why not? Ooh, and this is Leviathan #1 finally. So maybe I'll get the rest of them pretty soon. This is the John Layman series I was talking about earlier. This is the first issue of that. The guy who goes for beer and comes back and there's a demon in his house or something. It's always a buzzkill. And looks like I got 2 copies. Yeah, so I got a variant copy and I got this copy here of #1. Love those dollar variants. And here's Savior #1. Oh, I forgot to mention that Savior is also illustrated by Clayton Crane. So, yeah, I can't wait to read this book. This got really good artwork and story by Uncle Todd. Let's see where this goes. Hopefully he doesn't go too much down one path or another. Oh, this is Leviathan #2. So that's in there. I just like pull these things off the rack, throw them in the box. And Divinity #4, it looks like. I don't remember buying Divinity #4, but here it is. Maybe I got more than just the one of it. I couldn't get the 2 and the 3. Maybe I'll have to piece that in someday. This is a Matt Kent book also. This is, I think that's why I picked it up in the first place. It was written by him. Savior #3. Savior #2. And bring up the rear is the Marvel Man Primer. Now this I got simply because I'm confused about the whole Marvel Man, Miracle Man thing. I probably heard the difference before. I think Marvel Man came out first in the UK, and he became Miracle Man later on because of some court shenanigans. Neil Gaiman is involved in this some kind of way. So, yeah, I just wanted to see if this can help me clear all that stuff about Marvel/Miracle Man up. And it was only $1. So, in addition to all that dollar stuff, I put my money where my mouth is, and I was talking about CGC versus CBCS, so I ended up buying a CBCS graded book. I don't normally buy graded books. I think I've talked about that before. I bought this in some drunken or fever dream. I bought this CGC Batman 100 for way too much a few weeks ago. Whew. And people keep their stuff in like their cologne drawer or something. Like a wall of scent when I open this thing. So here's my first CBCS graded book, and I got it for a deal because that's the main reason I bought it. Because this book was hot for a while, and then it cooled off. I'm talking about no less than Oblivion Song #1. Oblivion Song #1 with the little pink Lorenzo signature at the bottom. Yep. So, yeah, and at some point, just the raw copy of the pink signature was probably going for like what I paid for this book. So when I saw it, I just couldn't turn it down. I think the guy was asking $75, and I shot back a $50 offer. He accepted it right away. I mean, maybe you've been sitting on it for a while. Maybe you want to flip it and discover that you can't flip CBCS books as quick as you can flip CGC books because everyone looks for CGC. But you know what? This is a long haul thing for me here. I'm not looking to make a quick buck on this. I got faith in this series. I read the dollar Image First book. I missed the series first time around. Heard good things about it. Know it's been optioned. If nothing ever happens from this, great, whatever. You know, this is still a really good buy, I think. in time, I think that series will come to fruition, and it'll probably be worth something. But in the meantime, I can just wait. I mean, I'm really in no hurry to sell this, if I sell it at all. So my first CBCS book, and probably not my last. All right, so that is it for today. Maybe tomorrow I'll have some new comics to show, hopefully. I think I just get an email saying that they're in. So I'll be back tomorrow with my haul, my weekly comic shop haul from Danger Room. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notifications button, because that way you'll know when I'm making a new video. So until tomorrow, I'll see you guys next time. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up.